So basically a healthy microbiome, if we're just going to define that in itself, the more diverse your microbiome is, the better. So of course, if you're going to have an overgrowth of some bacteria that, even if it's part of your microbiome in moderation, is good, but when there's an overgrowth, it can become bad. So the more diverse you have and everyone's working together, the better it's going to be. The way we get more diverse is basically by feeding them, which are going to be more of that prebiotic food. So those resistant fibers and starches that I mentioned before. But yeah, so you're basically fruits and vegetables. It's going to be like the bottom of line, high fiber diets.
Yeah.
If people want to try and think of it in like the most simplified way, is like, would it be fair to say like it kind of is comprised of like germs?
Yeah.
Right? Like, so you eat an apple, it has a certain level of like good and bad germs on it. And those go into your body, and your body kind of starts to signal and recognize what's familiar, what's not familiar, what's good, what's bad.
So yeah, your microbiome is going to have like basically a surveillance system in it to say that like this protein even in a food or the germs on this apple are good and bad for this body. And so they're going to be able to, your immune system and your digestive tract will be able to be that surveillance system for us, being like, yes, we want you here, or no, we don't want you here. And then that's where it can basically decide for us what we want to absorb and not absorb.
And is that kind of where you mention diversity is healthy, is because then your body is able to recognize more and be able to, kind of like any virus or anything like that, be able to defend it then?
Yeah, so some bacteria will produce some short chain fatty acids. Some bacteria will be better for producing B vitamins and vitamin K. So if you only have like an overgrowth of a few bacteria, or let's say more of them and less of something else, then you're only going to produce certain molecules when we want all of these signaling molecules.
Yeah.